Oh, my sweet standard child, what do you know of bans? Bans are for the Eldrazi winter, when the draft chaff fell on our board state 100 cards deep. The bans weren't enough for Infect, where fair decks hid for GP after GP long after the modern Pro Tour had fallen, and players were born and lived and died, all under the darkness of Dredge. And there went the format of Modern, my little planeswalker. And then... Yes. Yes. I know. I've always known. Frontier side events will be held at GP San Jose, as well as many other GPs throughout the year. Are you looking to get into Frontier? No? Well, if you were, then have I got a great starting deck for you. Atarka Red. Atarka Red is the pinnacle of synergy, utilizing cards such as Smuggler's Copter and Become Immense to create an aggro assault that'll outrace and outpace your opponent. Best of all, the deck is the perfect place to start in this new frontier. Let's take a look. The basic premise of the deck is to produce small creatures with spells like Hordeling Outburst and Dragon Fodder, then go wide with Atarka's Command, the versatile namesake which can pump your Outburst fodder. Adding to this are spells such as Become Immense and Temur Battle Rage, which offer you the option of just trying to sneak in one of your jumps and then pump it up for massive amounts of damage. But Frontier Atarka Red isn't just a straightforward swing and pump. The deck itself has great synergy, such as Become Immense and Smuggler's Copter, meaning every time you get to activate the attack or block trigger with Smuggler's Copter, you are effectively adding 1 mana to your mana pool to cast Become Immense. Smuggler's Copter also effectively turns each of your creatures, whether it be a token, a dashed Zurgo Bellstriker, or your worst late-game draw Foundry Street Denizen, into a hasty 3-power flying looting beast. Combo this with Become Immense and you are attacking for 9. Throw in Temur Battle Rage and smash for 18 as early as turn 4. So let's talk about that combo. Become Immense and Temur Battle Rage is certainly used in other formats, and Frontier is no exception. This is what pushes the deck over the top. For a measly 3 mana and using your graveyard for Delve, you can throw 12 points of damage onto any creature. Because of the order of abilities on Temur Battle Rage, you can cast it onto a creature, check for resolution, then delve that card away for Become Immense and the full ferocious effect. So you cast Battle Rage and your creature dies to removal in response? No worries, it's just more fuel for the next Become Immense. What else does the deck run? A playset of Monastery Swiftspears. This build is relatively light on creatures in multiples, so casting Swiftspear on turn 1 allows you to curve out with prowess triggers while at the same time adding creatures to the board for the go wide strategy. Cast Become Immense on this and it's an actual +7/+7, making a Temur Battle Rage another prowess trigger for another 18-point swing. Wow. 3 Abbots of Keral Keep and the previously mentioned duo of Zurgo Bellstrikers and a trio of Foundry Street Denizens. We're also running 2 Blossoming Defense. Blossoming Defense is essential to getting your early wins in through the light removal you will undoubtedly face pre-turn 4. In a way, Defense is a green counterspell, protecting your creature from removal, or in some cases, just making it a kind of green shock. Blossoming Defense with Smuggler's Copter actually turns on both halves of Temur Battle Rage. Attack in for 10, hey, and don't forget you still loot. What does our mana base look like? We're running a full play set of Wooded Foothills, as well as 3 Bloodstained Mires and 2 Windswept Heaths. With no shocklands yet legal in Frontier, we will have to make do with 2 Cinder Glades, and finally just 8 mountains and 2 forests. What do we run in our sideboard? Obviously, this is flexible depending on your meta, but Hooting Mandrills is an all-star here, as it puts real pressure on controlled decks. After all, you can't Radiant Flames or Fatal Push these apes around. Moving into the next evolution of Frontier, Hooting Mandrills' stock is going to rise with Blossoming Defense, in a world where removal looks like Fatal Push everywhere. Outpost Siege is for grindy games or any other time you are in it for the long haul, while the rest of the sideboard is pretty straightforward. 2 Arc Lightning, 2 Magmatic Chasm, 3 Roast, and 1 Smash to Smithereens, all of which are very self-explanatory. Previously, we ran 1 Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and 2 Den Protectors, but there's a lot of new tools in Aether Revolt worth considering too, especially in regards to Kari Zev's expertise and Wrangle, as these are exactly what an aggressive deck is looking for to completely blow out decks that rely on Siege Rhinos and Archangel of Tithes. Invigorated Rampage will be another great pressure card to punish single-point targeted removal. While Frontier Atarka Red can struggle if your meta is ready for it, the deck is fast, reliable, and full of powerful synergy. Best of all, it makes for a great entryway to the Frontier format, putting out notable tournament results and also just being fun and easy to pilot. I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. You can help me out by remembering to like, share, subscribe, or just by leaving a message. What deck would you like to see a tech of next? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about the new Magic the Gathering format Frontier, there's a lot of great places to go. One of my favorites that I'd recommend is www.mtgfrontier.com for everything from strategy articles to deck lists. mtgfrontier.com. And this video has been brought to you in part by a sponsorship from Card Kingdom, as well as the Patreon support of viewers like you. So thank you.